Welcome! Please enjoy this brief introduction to Elisabeth Tate, German instructor. Within a few moments, you will see how this little girl has become the accomplished woman you see here. Elisabeth Tate is without a doubt the best candidate for the German teaching position at your school.
Hallo Leute, ich heiße Elisabeth Tate. I want to thank you for taking a few minutes of your time to see why I will be the best candidate for your German position at your school.
Elisabeth's love for the German language began as a young girl. She was greatly influenced by her mother, who was a native of Germany.
Guten Morgen, ich bin Frau Tate, Elisabeth Tates Mutter. Wir sind 1974 von Deutschland nach Amerika gekommen und Elisabeth war mein einziges Kind, das in Amerika geboren wurde. Mein Mann war ein Soldat bei der Armee.
A natural-born teacher, Elisabeth excelled in her studies. She was president of the Future Educators of America in high school. She attended Marshall University in Huntington, West Virginia, where she acquired a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Music Performance and a Bachelor of Arts in Germanic Studies. In 2004, Elisabeth joined the ranks of the Buckeyes at The Ohio State University in Columbus, Ohio. She achieved her Master of Education in Foreign and Second Language. Elisabeth's #1 focus? German, of course. Teaching comes quite naturally for Elisabeth. Her one-of-a-kind style keeps the attention of the students while they have a great time learning.
In my lessons, I try to include every student. I feel it's very important to have differentiated instruction so that you can include different learners and different learning styles.
No one knows how diligently Elisabeth pursued her teaching career better than her friend and mentor, Sarah Hofinger.
When I first met Elisabeth, I could immediately tell that she was very enthusiastic and outgoing and really was following her dream by pursuing a career in teaching.
Elisabeth's creativity not only benefited Elisabeth, but all of her students. She taught alongside Frau Hofinger at Hilliard Darby High School during the 2004-2005 school year.
I've been teaching for almost 20 years, and I really learned so much by watching her teach. Just her perspective on the whole teaching profession and her interaction with the students and the type of assignment she gave them and her whole way of dealing with the students just was eye-opening to me as a veteran teacher in 20 years.
In 2005, Elisabeth was granted a Fulbright Commission scholarship as a foreign language assistant in St. Pölten and Pressbaum, Austria. She spent a full year teaching in Austria and exploring Europe. Elisabeth considers the European experience to be as important as the American one.
English is a Germanic language. It's an easier language for kids to learn no matter what the kids think. Oh, it's hard. It sounds funny. It's not that different. There are differences in our languages, of course, but English is based on German.
My name is Ryan McKenzie, and back when I was a social studies teacher, Liz came and did some mini lessons for me on German with my kids. She had an excellent rapport with the students, and the kids learned some useful German phrases in a very short amount of time. And I'm an assistant principal now, and if we had a German program, I would recommend her as a member of our staff any day. She's a good colleague, and she's good with the students.
Whether in Europe or America, Elisabeth has diversified herself and become an exceptional educator in multiple areas. She also takes time to donate her classically trained singing voice to community theater and choruses. Elisabeth assists a local Girl Scouts of America troop with projects and mentoring. Thank you for taking the time to consider Elisabeth Tate for the German teaching position at your school.
I think she'd be a fantastic addition to any staff.
Vielen Dank und tschüss.